you're trying to get things into your life, good things into your life, this is one of the most powerful meditations that you can do. Unfortunately, it's not one I can just walk you through. I'm a meditation coach and I record meditations. This isn't one I can really record and just have you listen to and follow along. It's really best if you learn how to do this. And then you don't need me, and then you can do it all the time. And the more you do it, the better. This is what I call the One Man Maharishi. Or you might also call it intention spinning. You can pick either name that you like. I think either one is appropriate. I learned this from YouTube. I actually got this from a guy named David Snyder. David is a super cool guy, super intelligent, has a lot of knowledge. A little bit arrogant, but I kind of like people's unique personalities, so that's okay with me. So David is awesome, and he's who I learned this meditation from. I call it the One Man Maharishi for a reason. The Maharishi effect is when many people meditate or pray or in whatever manner put out their intentions, the same intention at the same time. So you got many people, one intention, very powerful. That's intensely powerful. And anytime you've ever been part of a prayer group or seen a prayer chain or done anything where you and a group of people were working together for the same goal, that has the Maharishi effect. Anytime you and your best friend or partner are working on something together, that also has the Maharishi effect. It doesn't just add 1 + 1, it multiplies. And the more people you have, the better. That's what the Maharishi effect is. Also, the strength of the intention. And the strength of the intention comes with practice. That's something that you can get over time. I will have a link to David Snyder in the description below, and his website and some of his amazing videos that can teach you a lot about yourself and how to interact with other people. So the One Man Maharishi meditation is for goal setting and manifesting. That's what it's for. You can also use it for healing or gaining insight or any other reason that you would meditate. But the idea about this is it's for you to figure out what you want, show the universe what you want, and then receive it. I call it the One Man Maharishi because instead of having many people, one intention, it's one person, many intentions, if that makes sense. But I'm going to explain it. So very often when we meditate or when we pray, we have one idea in mind. One goal that we're working for, one thing we're asking for help with, or maybe a couple. In this, we want to go to like 20. And we're going to visualize all of it as quickly as we can all together. So for some people, and for me, when I first learned about this, I thought, isn't it kind of greedy to ask for 20 things? Because your first step is you have to come up with 20 things you want. 20. You can start with 5 or 10, but why would you only ask for 5 or 10 things when you can have everything? Go ahead and make the list. Does it hurt to ask? If you don't ask, the answer is always no. Put it on there, okay? The next thing you're going to do after you have your list of 20 things that you want, and these can be anything. It can be that new car. It can be a better relationship with a friend or spouse or child. It can be greater knowledge. It can be greater understanding. It can be more money. It can be whatever you want. Make a list of 20 things you want. Then one way to do it is to visualize each of those things. While you're learning this, there's a better way. Find an image on your phone, because you probably have one of these or something like it, and find an image that corresponds with every single thing that's on your list. So if you want more money, download a picture of dollars, a stack of dollars from Google. If you want to get married, download a picture of a wedding ring. Whatever. Get a picture that corresponds with every single one of your intentions, so that when you flip through them, you can look at them and know exactly what it is that you're asking for when you ask for that thing. Now, let me explain one thing. One reason why it's not bad to ask for so much is because the universe wants to give us abundance. The universe wants to give us everything that we ask. Picture for a minute that you are planning a birthday party or a congratulations party or something, and this party is for somebody that you love very, very much, and money is not an option. they can have anything in this party that they want. Would you not go to them and get the details? Don't you want to know what kind of flowers they want, what kind of decorations they want, what color schemes they want? You are going to plan those details right down to the finest design. And that's what the universe wants to do for you. It wants to give you every little detail down to the finest design. So the more you ask for and the more specific you are in what you ask, the better the universe knows what to give you. Haven't you ever asked somebody what they want for Christmas or for their birthday, and they say something really vague like a game? Okay, what kind of game? A group game, a private game, a self game, a computer game, a board game? What do you want? That's how the universe feels when we ask for stuff. If we are not specific, it sometimes can't give us what we're asking just because it doesn't understand what it is that we want. So be specific. It's okay. The universe can answer your intention better the better it understands what you're asking for. That means be specific. So if one of the things that you're asking for is a yellow Jeep with silver rims, download a picture of a yellow Jeep with silver rims. If you can't find it, find the closest thing to it. But you know, as you flip through the pictures on your phone, what each one of those means to you. So when you have all 20 of these intentions, 20 of these things that you're asking for, gifts, blessings, whatever you're going to call them, have them on your phone. And what you're going to do is flip through them one by one. And as you look at each thing, at each picture, feel how you will feel when that comes to you. You might picture, say, finances as being able to swipe your credit card whenever you want. So when you look at that picture, you might download cards swiping through a credit card machine. See yourself doing that. See yourself going shopping. See yourself swiping that card and not worrying what the total is. For that moment, take a snapshot of your own feelings, your own responses, and feel them when you look at that picture. And go through every one of those 20 pictures and connect with how you feel in the achievement of that. As you look at that picture and see it achieved in your life, how does that feel? Create a snapshot, not just of the picture, but of your emotions, of what you are experiencing in your body about that. And then go through them again. And every time you go through them, do it a little bit faster so that you see the picture, you know what it is you're asking for, you know how you're going to feel when you get that. And then as you swipe through, feel that every single time. As you continue to do it faster and faster until it's not, at first you might look at that picture for a minute to fully feel what that feeling is, to fully embrace the achievement of that. But you're going to get to where you only see it for a second, you know what it is, you understand the emotion, you feel the achievement, and then you can move on. And you're going to flip through your pictures that quickly. Now, I call this intention spinning because you're going to get to a point where you don't need to have it on your phone anymore, where you can flip through those images in your mind and feel that feeling. When you do this, and you can practice with your phone, practice flipping the picture off the phone and sending it into the air around you. As you flip through all of your pictures, just flip them right off your phone and send that image and that intention into the air around you. And pretty quick, you're going to have 20 of these intentions that you're visualizing circling in the air around you. And then you're going to continue as each one passes in front, recognizing the image, recognizing the intention, what you're asking for, recognizing the feeling of achievement that fast. And then you can just sit there and feel all of these images spinning around your head. And you are aware simultaneously of all 20 images. That might sound complicated because sometimes it's hard to have two thoughts in our head at the same time. When you practice, as you do this, start with your phone so that you're flipping through the pictures. Then send the pictures off your phone and just imagine them, visualize them spinning around you. And there are many, many ways to practice this. I'm teaching you how to do it with images from your phone, because that's the best way that I've learned so far how to learn this special meditation. As you practice it, as you get to do it more and more often, you no longer need the pictures on your phone. You can almost just see your phone in your hand and just flip all those images into the air and see all of those images floating in the air around you. And this is something that you can get to do where you do it in the back of your mind, where not only are you maintaining these 20 images and intentions that are floating around your head, but you can also do your work, drive, have a conversation, go about your daily life, while the whole time you know that you're holding these intentions clearly and carefully. The better you get with this, the more results you're going to get as well. I'm giving you this today because it's one of the most powerful things, one of the most powerful meditations that I can give you. And there are many, many meditations that I can give you, and I will. But I want to start you out with this one because it's really powerful, and it's one that you are going to have to put a little bit of work into, a little bit of practice to learn how to do this and do it really well. But I hope that you take this. I hope you do, and I hope you test it. Say, that Della girl is crazy. There's no way this is going to work. If you're sitting home thinking that Della girl is crazy, there's no way this is going to work, there's only one way you can prove me wrong, and that's do it. Do it. If you do this, learn how to do it, take a few days to learn how to do it, and then spend 2 minutes a day doing this. Let me know in 6 months what's changed in your life. And if nothing has, put it in the comments below. Come back to this video in 6 months and say, Della, that was a joke. You're wasting your time. You wasted my time. And I'll give you a sincere apology. I may not be able to give you much more than that back. But I'm pretty willing to bet that if you did this for 2 minutes every day, your life would change. So there it is, the One Man Maharishi, spinning intention, whatever you want to call it. Take this and please use it. I invite you to try to prove me wrong. And remember, I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I'm only encouraging you to think for yourself. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you soon on The Extraordinary Talk Show.